AI creates children's books that will leave you speechless. Hey, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about that, stick around to the end. Hey, I'm Henry and I'm from Product Creation Formula, and here at Product Creation Formula, we love to give you tips and tricks to better help you create your products quickly and easily. Along with that, we also do product reviews, as well as tips on how to make money online. So if that's the sort of thing that interests you, how about you smash the like button, as well as subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Alright guys, let's go check it out. Hey guys, now here we are at a place called Children's Bookmaker. Now, this is just the sales page for it. It's done by a gentleman named 𝗓𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now, I trust this guy's products and also anything he creates because he's been around for a very long time and he really knows what he's talking about and what he's doing. And so he's created this, and it's run with ChatGPT-4 or GPT-4, and it's also using 𝗬𝗏. It can create your entire book for you, something that you can actually add onto Amazon KDP and sell it for yourself. Now, it's a really easy process of doing, but I will take you through the actual software in a moment. I'm just going to go down to the pricing. It may go up by the time you get to this. I'm not 100% certain about that. Currently it's $17, but this is still the launch week, so it may go up in price. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you straight to the software. Now, just a little caveat to start off with. When you first sign into this, once you buy it, you will need to put in an API key from ChatGPT. And once you do that, usually the API key is free to start off with, but you will need to upgrade a little bit later on. For me, what they've done with that, they took $120 credit from me, and then I was able to use it. And basically it uses like 1 cent for every time it uses for the story. And then when you go to use the images, I think it's like 2 cents for every image that you create. Anyway, it ended up costing me, because I did lots and lots of images and so forth to try and find what I liked, it ended up costing me about $6, I think, to create my book. It's a very, very simple matter. It's a step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you go through these steps, it's pretty simple. You can also find a tutorial. Now, to do your API, I'm going to block out my API before I click on it. You click on that and it'll bring you up to where the API key is. And then you can put your API key in and you're right to go. So if you want to have some help, you can also click on here and you go to the demonstration, which gives you lots and lots of videos, which you can open up in a new tab if you wish to, and you can watch how it's all done. This is for GPT or Children Book Created, and this is the one you'll be looking at. Now, I have upgraded on this one. As you can see, I've also got here the chapter book upgrade, which means it's for older children, and you can create books for older kids as well. And you can go through, you also got your illustration as well. If you take the upgrade, you can also get this as well. Where if you want to, you can create masks for it, create variations, illustrations, generate from mask, illustrate prompts, illustration prompts, and also stitch images. You can also, everything is step by step as you go through. Let's have a look at this one. Idea generator. If you don't have an idea for an ebook, it's super easy. All you have to do is click on that, and all you need to do is just click on that. What I would highly recommend you do each time is save this into a folder that you are wanting to create. Now, make the folder specifically for this particular ebook that you're looking at doing. And once it comes up with the information you're after, you can then do it. Now, I'm going to pause this video because it does take a bit of time to come up with a whole bunch of ideas. So I'm going to pause it until it's finished. Okay, so if you don't like what it actually says here, you can go through and have a look at the various topics that they have. If you don't like any of them, you can always regenerate it by press here to regenerate random ideas. And you can have a look here. Magic Garden, picture book is aimed for children 4 to 7. The adventure, so you can grab any one of these that you think will work. The Little Chef, this picture book is aimed for children 3 to 6. Magic Forest, Incredible Journey, Secret Garden, Adventures of Detective Dog, Little Explorer, and there's a whole bunch here you can choose to go with. The Secret of the Lost Treasure, yeah, so you can have a look at it. That's for 9 to 12-year-olds. So you can literally grab hold of this and just copy and paste it. Now, I would highly suggest that you grab this and just hit the download this text file, and then you can download it to wherever you want to be able to download it to. Now it'll open it up, and I'm just going to find a place to put it, so bear with me. Now I have a area here which is called Children's Book Idea, so I just click on that, and I'm just going to put this one here as, I haven't chosen one yet. Okay, so I can have here The Adventures of Superhero Sam. Okay, so I might just call it that one, Superhero Sam. Alright, and this is from 5 to 7 year olds. So I'm just going to go over here and save it as Superhero Sam. So just click on that. We'll download that onto here and it'll be right to go. So I'm going to now call this one Superhero Sam. That will do. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in here because that's the one I'm looking at using. So with that, I'll just place that straight into here. This is the idea generator. I just want to keep it all together. I mean, I know which one I want to use now. In just a minute, I'm going to go back to that folder and bring that up. Okay, so it comes up with a text document. All we have to do is just open that text document. I'm just going to bring that over here and show it to you. So you can go down here and have a look at the one. You got the brave little robot. In this particular case, we are going to be doing the Adventures of Superhero Sam. So I'm just going to copy all of that. I'm just going to go copy, and now let's go over to the next section. We'll just go down here. So what you see here is that if you already have an idea, click here. After saving your ideas, click here to continue to the title generator. Yeah, you can do that if you wish to, or you can just keep it as is. So I'm going to go away from that because I don't really want to do a title. I already have the idea from what it's already generated. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to use this one here. So I'm now going to place that in here. All of that information just there. The Adventures of Superhero Sam, the early reader's book, is designed for 5 to 7 year olds to tell the story of a young boy who discovers he has superpowers and uses them to help others. The book explores the themes of heroism, kindness, and the importance of using our talents to help those in need. Okay, so let's now just hit that, and it's going to come up with a title with that information that you got here. Okay, so here we are. We have now got some titles. You got Sam Saves the Day, The Amazing Adventures of Superhero Sam. I think that's a good one. So you can have a look at that. Once again, we'll just download this to the actual folder we had it in before, and we'll be right back. So right here, you got title generator, GPT dash. We're just going to go there, and I'm just going to choose the second one, or third one, I think it is. Here it is, The Amazing Adventures of Superhero Sam. That will do. Okay, so once we've done that, go down to the bottom. It says here, say, after saving your title, click here to continue to the story generator. So you click on that, and that's actually going to create the story for you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to now paste it. I'm going to find the one I want to do, which is there, and take out the rest of that stuff we don't need. Just want to keep The Adventures of Superhero Sam. That will do. Delete that. Get rid of that. And then we can just paste the rest of the stuff just here in the description. We're going to do adventurous, fun, modern. Now I'm going to do this at maybe 12 pages. Oh no, yeah, I'm going to make this 12 pages long, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an image on every other page. So that'll still make it a 24-page book. In fact, I might make it 14, and that makes it a 28-page book. So we can now hit press here to generate story. And once again, it will generate the story for you. Now I'm just going to pause the video until it finishes. Okay, so when we go down here, you'll see that this is the actual one where it's got page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, etc. all the way up to page 14 where it says the end. So what we're going to do, we don't even need to keep that one there. So it'll probably end up being a 26-page book or something like that. Anyway, what we can do now is download this. Once again, you just download everything as you get it. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. And I'm just going to call this one story so as I know what I'm doing. It just makes it easier. So once upon a time, there was a boy named Sam. Sam was like any other boy, except he had a secret. He had superpowers. Sam had no idea he had these superpowers until one day when he was playing in the park with his friends. Sam's friends were playing on a monkey bars. When one of them slipped and fell, Sam quickly ran over to help, and somehow he lifted the monkey bars with one arm. His friends were amazed and cheered him on. Okay, so you can have a read of that if you wish to. If you want to pause the video and have a quick read, you can do that. Anyway, as you can see, it's a very short little book story, and that's okay. So let's now move on to the next one. If you want to rewrite, you can do that as well. But after saving the story, click here to generate the copyright page. Now that's going to give you a copyright page that you can now use. Now, author name, I'm going to put my own name in here. You can put a pen name if you wish to. I think I'm pretty proud of this one. You can put your contact details down, and I will pause this while I do this. And as you can see, I've blanked all that out, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit press that, and it will create what we need. So once again, we'll just call that one copyright page once it is finished, and I'll pause the video until then. Okay, that's basically what it looks like. We're just going to copy that, put that straight down. Same old. We just go and copy everything down into our folder that we want to keep it in. And then we can just go there. You see, I haven't had to really do any of my own writing at all. It's done it all for me. So that's the beauty of this. This AI is so good with this. Now, it's not fast, but it's something it's going to be faster than what you can write. Let's just say that. Okay, after saving copyright page, click here to generate the title page. Now we can click on that, and it's going to create the title. Now we're going to go find the title that we want to use, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to put that all there. Okay, so I'm just going to get rid of all that and just keep. Right, The Adventures of Superhero Sam the Early. So I might get rid of that, and we're going to go author, which is my name, of course, and we're just going to hit generate title page. And as you can see, it's step by step. It does it all for you. And all we have to do is just download that, and you just follow it along as you go. It's really super easy. Okay, so I'm just going to go here, and all we have to do is go after saving the title page, click here to generate the back cover text. So click on that. And I'm just going to now paste all that information back in there. Once I click on it, and it's going to now create the back cover text for me. Now I'm just going to put that there and see what it comes up with. So as you can see, it's giving you a little bit of information just there. So now let's just download that text. Okay, now this is where you want to start making some illustrations. Now, after saving back cover text, click here to start making illustrations. So I'm going to click on that. Now I do have the upgrade, and I do plan on using the upgrade. So bear with me, character illustrations strategy tutorial, you can do that, or you can read through here as well and have a look at what they offer. Now I do have the upgrade, so let's have a look here. If you purchase the advanced illustration prompts, click here, and I'm just going to click on that to open it up and show you what that looks like. Now you can have a look at the various types you've got here. You've got manga characters, you can have a look at that and have a look at the various kind of characters they have. So you got these ones down here. These are the sort of things you can create if you use their prompts, and you can go through and have a look at the various things that they have. Now of course you can do illustrations like an avatar type thing if you wish to, and they're pretty cool because they're nice and clean, and you can use these prompts to create these if you want to. So I'm going to go here. Okay, illustration of an avatar of a 12-year-old American boy waving hello. Yeah, well, we can make it something else. Playing in playground. I might just say American boy on a swing, and we just go plain white background. Okay, so I'm just going to copy that. We'll pop this into this one just here. No, this one just here. So go back up here, and I'm going to place that straight into there. It's already created the prompts for me, which makes it really easy, and all I have to do is hit that. I have to tell them how many copies I want. I want to have 4 copies, and remembering that will be 4 cents you'll use each time you use this. So if you're doing 4, if you wanted to do just 1 at a time, you can do that as well. But I find that I like to have a variation of them so as I can see what I have got and see what it comes up with. But that one looks like it might be alright, so let's just save this one to library. And you can also download this. So what I'm going to do is when I download this, so I'm going to save this as image 1 and paste that into the folder it was in, Superhero Sam. That's good. So we're going to hit that there, and Superhero Sam can be there. We can use this one here, 12-year-old boy. Now let's have a look at the story, so we can actually have an idea as to what to do. So I'm just going to grab the story, and this way we can follow along with what we want. Okay, so with this one, he's playing in a park. Okay, so that one's going to be the first image. Sam's friends were playing on the monkey bar when one of them slipped and fell. Sam quickly ran over to help, and somehow he lifted the monkey bars with one arm. Okay, 12-year-old boy lifts monkey bars with one hand. So we can now hit create image. Now of course, it's going to create 4 images for me at a time, and that's 4 cents at a time. So just be conscious of that. You may or may not like that. We'll have a look. So I've got that with purple shirt, grey pants. I might keep that if I can. Yep, that's work. Yep, let's now have it with purple shirt, grey pants. 12-year-old boy, light grey pants. Dark hair, that will do. Right, so let's now do that again. We'll have a look at what it does. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. You just keep him.
Now we can also do variations of that if we wish to. By clicking on that, you see how it's highlighted in dark blue? Click down here and we can go generate variations. And you can have a look at the various variations that it can create. Let's choose this one. That'll do. We can hit save and we can hit download. So I'm going to just download this one, and this one here can be image 2. And we're just going to hit that in here. Okay. Now let's have a look at the next step in the story. Page 3. Let's open that up a little bit more so we can actually see it a bit better. Okay, so let's open that up. So let's go and have a look at what the next one is. Page 3. Sam started to notice he had other powers too. He could run faster than anyone he knew, jump higher than anyone in his class, and even had the power to make things float in the air with just a wave of his hand. Okay, let's now go over here. We'll make that 12-year-old boy, purple shirt, light grey pants, dark hair, makes pencil float in the air with just his mind. And of course we'll just hit generate image and we'll see what it comes up with. Now I'm just going to pause the video till I finish the rest of these. You get the idea. And once they're all done, we'll go ahead and finish it off. Okay, so from this point what we need to do is grab ourselves a Word document. I've got one right here, and we're going to start putting it together. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a bit of a square page, like an 8.5 by 8.5. So to do that I went into layout. I'm going to go here to size, and I'm going to go down here to more pages because they don't have an 8.5 by 8.5. And this will give us the ability to be able to change the aspect ratio of it. So in just a moment, we'll just pause the video while it's waiting. Oh no, here it is. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to go 8.5, and we're going to be making this one 8.5, and it should then make it into a nice square shape. There we are. Hit OK. And in just a moment, this will then get oriented to become that shape. There we are. Now, as you can see, I'll just shrink that down just a little tiny bit so you can now see that it is an entire page. Now, what we can do is I'm just going to hit enter, and we're going to be creating numerous pages. So I'm just going to do that for a moment, and in just a minute, I'll go over here to the right-hand side, see what page we're up to, page 8. So I'll just keep going down until such times as we get to the desired amount. Okay, 19. I'm just going to pause the video while I finish this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this one the cover page. So let's just quickly make that one. Okay, we'll make this one here the cover page. We're going to go grab the title page stuff. So I'm just going to go here, copy that, and it'll be The Adventures of Superhero Sam. I'm just going to copy that and place that straight into here. Now, of course, we don't want to keep it looking like that. We want to be able to make it a little bit nicer. So let's go to the home section, go center. Let's now make that fairly big. We'll make that about 36 will do. And I might change that to Arial Black. That will do. And down the bottom here, we're just going to go down a few lines. Oops, too many. And we're going to make that one, the next one, we're going to make the author name, which is me, by Henry Webster, illustrated by Henry Webster. So I'm just going to copy that, place that into here, Control V. Now that's going to be way too big, so let's now shrink that down to about 18. That will do. So that will work quite well. Now let's move down to the next page. This page here will be the copyright page. So let's go and grab the copyright, and we will be right back. Okay, so this is all the copyright stuff that we want to get. So we're just going to copy all of that and place that straight into this page here. This doesn't have to be overly big. That's too big, so let's shrink that down to about a 12. So let's copy all of that and make that 12. That will do very nicely. Now just remember, you will need to put in your publisher name, which will be you, your name most likely, and then the city you're from and the country you're from. And that is that. Now let's move down to here. Now I'm going to be making this particular one. I'm now going to make this one the image, and then the one down below that will actually be part of the story. So first thing I need to do is go and grab my image number 1. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to insert, and I'm going to go to picture, and I'm going to go to this device, and then I'm going to quickly go around and find where I've kept it. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this particular image, and I'm going to place that straight into here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this all the way up to the corner, but before I do that, you see how when I click on the image, it brings this up? When I click on that, I'm going to be making it go through, make it go behind text. There we go. Take that up to the back corner here and drag that down to the bottom corner. There we are. Now that covers this page just here. Now we can add the story here. So I'm going to quickly go and find the story, and we'll be right back. Okay, so the first we're going to do is we're going to just go here. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Sam. Okay, so we're just going to grab all that and place that into here. But let's just place that straight in here first. And of course, get rid of that 1. And we want to make that bigger. So let's make that about here. So as it's big for the little ones to read. And then we can take that down to here. I'll left align it and that'll be fine. So let's now move over here to the next one. And we will now shrink that wording down. Doesn't have to be that big. And let's now go get the next one, which is going to be insert, picture, and of course the next one will be image number 2. So let's quickly go grab that one. And this is where he lifted the monkey bars up. And once again, you just make that one here through. And then once you've done it where it goes through, you can pick this up, take it up to the top corner, and then we can drag that down to the bottom corner. Now let's move on to the wording. So let's go back down here and let's go find that story. So we're now going to grab this one here. We're just going to copy that and put that straight where we want it. Control V. Once you do all this and you have got everything all set up and you've got all your pages done, you then save it as a PDF. But before I do, I'm just going to put this where I want it. That was 36. So let's make that 36 as well. Perfect. Okay, so let's go over here. I don't know if you've seen me do this before, but if you ever want to bring these icons up here, all you need to do is click on that there. Go down here to where it says more commands. Click on that, and then go over here and go to all commands, and then wait for that to shrink. Wait for that slide bar to shrink down, and then go down to where it says save as, and that's what I'm doing, saving it as. And when you do the save as, you go down to where it says S, and then once you find S, save as. Where is it? There we are. Save as, and then you can just have it go over here, and it's right to go. So because I already have it, I don't have to worry about that. All I have to do is click on that. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to save it as a PDF document. Click on that, and then we can hit save, and then we can save that as a PDF where you want to keep it. Now I'm going to put it back in the folder where I had it so I don't lose it. And I'm going to now place that straight in there as a PDF. And of course, once you've got your entire ebook created, you can then create the cover and then add that to Amazon KDP. Okay guys, now if you got some value out of this video, how about you smash the like button as well as subscribe, and also hit the bell icon so you can be notified when we upload more videos. Hey, while you're at it, why not consider sharing, and also leave a comment down below and let me know what you think of this AI children's bookmaker. Right, now just to let you know that right here is a video I believe you might like. Down here is a video YouTube thinks you might like. And right here is an image of my head. Now, if you click on that or poke me in the forehead with your finger, you'll be able to subscribe. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.